Why would any woman reject a Sigma male? I mean, these men are the apex of what masculinity is, and they are truly exceptional. So it is odd that women do sometimes turn Sigma men down, even the ones that are crazy rich. What is wrong? And is there any valuable lesson to be learned? Of course, there are lessons to be learned because even though Sigma men are the top 1% of male personalities, they tend to be the most successful and most powerful men in the world. Yet these men are far from perfect. In fact, their extreme personality that makes them so special can also be a huge problem. It is worth paying attention to the lessons in this video because I will reveal why you get turned down even when it seems you have everything a woman should love. Hit that subscribe button because this is the channel to follow if you want to be a Mestro. Number 1. He is not eager to please her. From the very moment you meet a girl, she already has the whole plan laid out in her head. She knows that guys are suckers. Let's be honest here. We all know how guys try so hard to please girls. Girls have gotten used to this. They want it to be this way. Most girls have learned to enjoy the attention guys give to them. It is the relationship game they expect, where the guy comes in and does everything to win her love. Sigma men don't play such games, and he is nothing like the simps she is used to. From the very first hello, she already expects the simping to start. So when no simping is forthcoming, she begins to feel like this is not a guy she can get anything from. While strong and high-value women want guys that are also strong, the truth is some women are not serious with themselves, and they are all in for the games and manipulations. They want the guy to spend as much money as possible within the shortest possible time, and this is a mistake many guys make. They try to buy women's love. Most men fall into this category. The only way they think they can please a woman is through money. They would do anything just to get her attention. This has changed the way women think. And who can blame them? They have everything to gain and nothing to lose, so why not seek out simps and let them spend their money? Sigma men are not like that. They are not desperate and would not try to buy love. Even if the Sigma man is very rich, this group of women would turn him down because they know they cannot control him. Number 2. They are old-fashioned. Sigma men are usually rooted in proven morals and ethics. This is usually considered to be old-fashioned and unattractive to the younger women who are looking for men who vibe more with current ideologies. Sigma men don't care much about social media trends or appealing to current social norms, especially when these trends and norms don't make sense. These men can be logical and critical when it comes to ideologies. Modern women would certainly not like the logical approach of these Lone Rangers. Number 3. Sigma men seem boring. A Pew review showed that only 38% of ladies are seeking serious relationships online. So what do the rest want? Let's face it, women want to have fun. Well, most of them. On the other hand, having fun is not the priority of Sigma men. There is a reason why the Sigma personality is considered to be the rarest and most difficult personality. These men are built to be efficient time managers, and having fun is not an efficient use of time for highly driven men. But really, are Sigma men boring? It depends on who you ask. Firstly, it is crucial to recognize that the concept of boring is highly subjective. What may be monotonous to one person could be enchanting to another. Some women find the demeanor of Sigma men to be enchanting. They love their serious disposition, but to some other women, it is boring. They would not even bother to scratch beneath the surface. You must also consider that social media has created an unrealistic expectation for women, and with online dating platforms, the dynamics of relationships have changed drastically. Most women on dating apps just want to hang out or hook up. That does not sound like want is important to Sigma men. So it is likely that Sigma men would not give indications that they want a relationship that would waste their time. Even when Sigma men engage in casual relationships or hookups, they don't invest so much time into having fun because they have other things to do. Some women would turn a high-value Sigma male down for this reason. Number 4. Sigma men are demanding. Relationships with Sigma men can be demanding, and it starts from the very moment the two meet. Right off the bat, the woman can already tell that this man has high expectations she is not ready for. The problem is she cannot do anything about it, because Sigma men want women who can think at a high level. A lot of women prioritize comfort and contentment over the constant drive to achieve greatness. Their problem is they just want things easy. They just want a man that comes along, and it is all fun and enjoys a relationship that is very much a fairy tale. While some men would promise this just to get the woman to like them, Sigma men are just different. It is usually obvious that this is a man that would demand accountability and responsibility in the relationship. So women who are not ready to be responsible for their actions would prefer men who would accept their nonchalance. 5. Sigma men ask uncomfortable questions. Sigma men would ask questions no one else wants to ask, but they are smart and considerate. Don't expect silly questions from them. The questions Sigma men ask are because they want a genuine relationship, but alas, not everyone likes to be as open as a book. There is a high possibility that these Lone Rangers would ask questions that women would find uncomfortable, because, let's face it, modern dating is usually shrouded in a lot of lies. You don't believe me? Just dive into the online dating world, and you will understand how fake we have become. But this is not just an online dating problem. It is a problem you would find in all dating circumstances. There is simply too much that is brushed up to look good. With Sigma men, what you see is what you get. These men don't care about pretending, and they don't want to get involved with pretenders. So they are more likely to ask some really direct questions very early in the relationship. This is sure to get many ladies bailing out because they don't want the mask removed. They want everything to look perfect, even when it is not. 6. They are not diplomatic. Most times when you hear people talk about being diplomatic, what they are actually saying is being able to tell lies. Diplomacy is all about managing the truth to get things achieved easier. This is just a nice way of saying you need to be a good liar. So if a girl asks if you love her, and you actually don't, but you are a diplomatic person, what you do is you lie so she feels good about herself, and you continue to be on good terms with her. Now that is what most men would do, but not Sigma men. These men just don't have the audacity to lie. The unfortunate truth is men who are good at lying are more likely to get girls to fall for them. This is why you see the bad boys getting a lot of women. They would say anything without shame or guilt, as long as it would make the girl happy. Sigma men are too proud to lie. They just don't do that. If you don't like them for that, then it is fine. They want women to take them the way they are, and they want to be able to express themselves even when the woman does not like it. If you are a Sigma man, then you surely would have had people complain that you need to be nicer. Meaning, you need to stop saying things the way it is. Number 7. Sigma men are intimidating. A lot of people find Sigma men intimidating. These lone wolves are so focused on being the absolute best they can be. They are highly efficient and disciplined, and they do not settle for less. Because of these attributes, they can be very intimidating, especially for those who just want things easy. The super focus and intelligence of Sigma man can be too much for some women to handle. They would think it is too much work to get into a relationship with such a man. While women love successful men, they also tend to think that he is going to leave them for someone else. This is why some women settle for guys they think are not above their league. They are just scared that he would think little of them, and they just can't handle it. While it does not really make sense to turn down a good man because you feel he is too good, this happens a lot, unfortunately. There are men who are too weak to handle high-value women too. So it goes both ways. Number 8. Sigma men are proud. You cannot belittle a Sigma male. They are proud and love being themselves. They don't feel intimidated and would never worship any woman regardless of her beauty or anything else she got going for her. Some women love this, but a lot of other women don't. The issue here is not because they want a weak man. The issue is they fear that a strong male may be too much for them to handle. And honestly, It is sometimes the Sigma male's fault. They come off as egoistic right off the bat, and it can be a turnoff for some women. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and watch this one as well. Thanks for watching.